Season 2, Episode 8, The Secret That Changed Everything. The night was silent, but inside the old house, everything had changed. Eylül was still holding the photograph in her hands. She could barely believe what she was seeing. Her mother was alive. After all these years, the woman she had believed was gone forever was actually somewhere in this world. Eylül looked at Ateş with tears in her eyes. "You knew?" Ateş shook his head. "No. I swear, Eylül. I didn't know." Eylül stepped closer. "Then why did that man say she was alive?" Ateş looked toward the mysterious man. "He knows something we don't." The mysterious man smiled. "For once, Ateş is telling the truth." Mercan stared at him. "Where is Eylül's mother?" The man looked at Eylül. "She has been waiting for the right moment to come back." Eylül's voice trembled. "Why didn't she come back before?" The man replied, "Because she was protecting you." Eylül shook her head. "Protecting me from what?" He answered, "From the same people who are still searching for that list." Ateş immediately asked, "Where is the list?" The man looked at him. "Your father hid it before he disappeared." Ateş stepped forward. "Where?" The man smiled. "That is something your sister's mother knows." Eylül's eyes filled with tears. "I want to see her." The man nodded. "You will." Suddenly, his phone rang. He looked at the screen. His expression changed. "We have to leave." Ateş asked, "Why?" "They found us." Before anyone could ask another question, several cars appeared outside the warehouse. Ateş immediately moved toward Eylül. "Stay behind me." Mercan grabbed Eylül's hand. "Don't be afraid." The doors suddenly opened. Several men entered. Ateş fought to protect Eylül and Mercan, but there were too many of them. The mysterious man shouted, "Take the back exit." Ateş pushed Eylül toward the hidden passage. "Go." Eylül looked back. "What about you?" "I'll follow you." "Mercan." The room fell into complete silence. Ateş was still holding the original list in his hand. Eylül stared at him. "You had it all this time?" Ateş looked into her eyes. "I never wanted you to know." Eylül's voice trembled. "You keep saying you wanted to protect me, but every time I discover something new, I realize you were hiding another secret." Ateş lowered his eyes. "I was afraid that if the list fell into the wrong hands, you would be the first person they would come after." Eylül stepped closer. "And now?" Ateş looked toward the windows. "Now they already know." Suddenly, the sound of breaking glass echoed through the house. Mercan grabbed Eylül's hand. "Stay close to me." Ateş moved toward the door. His mother stopped him. "Don't go outside." Ateş looked at her. "If I stay here, they will come inside." She replied, "That is exactly what they want." The mysterious man stood in the middle of the room. He looked completely calm. "Give me the list, Ateş." Ateş refused. "No." The man smiled. "You still think you can protect everyone?" Ateş replied, "I don't need to protect everyone." He looked at Eylül. "I only need to protect her." Eylül's eyes filled with tears. The mysterious man laughed. "That is your weakness." Ateş stepped forward. "No. She is the reason I'm still standing." Suddenly, another loud sound came from outside. Someone shouted, "Search every room." Mercan looked frightened. "They're coming." Ateş quickly turned toward Eylül. "Take your mother and go through the back door." Eylül shook her head. "No, I'm not leaving you. You have to. I've spent my entire life being protected from the truth. I'm not running anymore." Ateş looked at her. For the first time, he realized that Eylül was no longer the frightened girl he had tried to protect. She was ready to face everything. Eylül took the list from his hand. Ateş was shocked. "What are you doing?" She looked at him. "If this list is the reason." The woman stood frozen in the darkness. She knew the voice behind her. Slowly, she turned around. The man was standing only a few steps away. "You should never have come back." She looked at him with tears in her eyes. "I came back for my daughter." He smiled coldly. "You should have stayed hidden." She replied, "I was hidden for years. I watched my daughter grow up without me. I watched her suffer. I can't run anymore." The man stepped closer. "If you tell her the truth, everyone will die." The woman shook her head. "No. The truth is the only thing that can save her now." Suddenly, headlights appeared in the distance. The woman looked toward the road. Someone was coming. The man whispered, "They found you." She immediately ran. The man followed her. Meanwhile, inside the safe house, Eylül was still holding Ateş's hand. She could not stop thinking about her mother. "My mother is alive." Ateş looked at her. "Yes." "Then why did she leave me?" Ateş didn't answer. Eylül continued, "She must have had a reason." Mercan quietly said, "She did." Aylol looked at her. How do you know? Mercan lowered her eyes. Because I was there. Aylol froze. You were there? Mercan nodded. The night your mother disappeared. I saw her. Ateş looked at Mercan in shock. Why didn't you tell me? Because she made me promise. Aylol asked. What did she say? Mercan took a deep breath. She told me that if I ever loved you like a sister, I had to keep you away from the truth until the danger was gone. Aylol's eyes filled with tears. And you agreed? Mercan nodded. I was scared. Aylol whispered. You were protecting me too. Mercan looked at her. Yes. For the first time, Aylol understood that Mercan had never been her enemy. She reached for Mercan's hand. I'm sorry. Mercan started crying. You don't have to apologize. Aylol hugged her. Ateş watched them silently. For years, he had wanted these two women to understand. The night became silent after Aylol's mother collapsed. Aylol held her tightly. Mom, please open your eyes. Ateş rushed back toward them. Aylol, we need to get her to a hospital. Mercan immediately called for help. But Aylol looked at Ateş with confusion and fear. Her mother's final words were still echoing in her mind. The person you trust is not Ateş. Aylol looked at him. Then who is it? Ateş had no answer. I don't know. Aylol stepped back. For once, I need the truth. Ateş looked directly into her eyes. I swear to you, I have never betrayed you. Before Aylol could reply, Mercan shouted. Someone is coming. Ateş turned around. Several cars were approaching the bridge. We have to leave now. They carefully placed Aylol's mother inside the car and drove away. But the mysterious man remained on the bridge. He watched the cars disappear. Then he made a phone call. They have her. A voice replied. And the girl? She still doesn't know the truth. The voice became cold. Make sure she never finds out. Meanwhile, inside the car, Aylol held her mother's hand. Mom, please stay with me. Her mother was unconscious. Ateş was driving as fast as possible. Mercan sat beside him. Ateş. What? You heard what she said? Yes. She said the person Aylol trusts isn't you. Ateş remained silent. Mercan continued. Do you have any idea who she meant? Ateş shook his head. No. Suddenly, Aylol spoke from the back seat. I think I know. Ateş looked at her through the mirror. Who? Aylol replied. My uncle. Ateş immediately became serious. He was involved with your father, but that doesn't mean he is the person your mother was talking about. Aylol said. Then why did he kidnap me? Because he wanted the list. Exactly. Ateş thought for a moment. He may not be the real mastermind. Mercan asked. Then who is?